Ms. Kellie Frazier founded Connecting LLC in 2005 and Connecting LLC Publications in 2011. Connecting is a leadership development company connecting both logic and compassion and is operated here in South Carolina. She has been nicknamed the America's Connecting Coach, which came from close friends due to her passion of connecting people to love, leadership, and each other. Kellie is a public speaker, best-selling author, certified trainer, and has written and published hundreds of articles. She has been featured on CBS CNN Radio, Motivational Radio, Baby Boomer Radio, Mamapreneur Radio, and many more. One of Kellie's greatest honors was the dedication of the school for needy children in Uganda. The school was named after her by the women of the village. Kellie is deeply inspired by men and women who navigate life with a head and heart connection and who believe that love truly is what matters most. Kellie Frazier is a devoted wife, mother, and friend. She's also my mentor. Please welcome Kellie Frazier.
A lot of people ask about my story, and I love my story. And if you don't love your story, I really want to encourage you to find what your story is and truly love it, because this is really what brought me right here speaking to you today. It's interesting. I watched a video on fear this morning from one of my coaches. His name is Max Simon and Jeffrey Van Dyke, and it was fabulous, absolutely fabulous, because what they were determining was through their careers, the major fears that cropped up, and I'll say mine personally, was the one that if I succeed at something, really succeed at something, like become a best-selling author, become a public speaker, what is that going to do to my family? What is my spouse going to do? How is he going to feel? What is he going to think? What are my children going to think of me, right? Letting go of that fear was pretty significant, pretty huge, and it took a long time. Another fear that came up was, if I make a significant career change, how am I going to know what to do? What steps do I take? I was talking to someone this morning, Ryan. He's taking a huge leap of faith right now. Huge. Talking to someone else, Bob. He's trying to make this career decision too. What is it that I really want to do? When you do decide that you do want to make some kind of a career change, fear is going to come up and slap you upside the head. Let it. It's okay. It truly is okay. You are going to survive, because I'll tell you, Ebony, one of the biggest things that you can always count on, when you have a major breakdown, a major breakthrough is right around the corner. I believe with all my heart that if you know who you are, truly know who you are, that you are loved beyond anything that you have ever thought capable of being loved or loving other people, you would never have an ounce of problem with confidence. Never. Introverted people will tell you that their biggest issue is confidence. Not necessary. It's not necessary. I'm telling you right now, because there's a beauty inside of you that nobody else on this earth has. Nobody. Nobody is any different than you are. I don't care how much money they've made. I don't care the position they're in. Nobody is any different than you are. Their experiences are different. That's it. Right? I hope you remember that, because that's hugely important. If you don't know how to emotionally connect, then you're going to be disconnected. You're going to be disconnected to the people that are most important to you. You're going to be disconnected from your clients, your customers. Emotionally connecting is one of the most powerful things that you can do for your entire life.
Being connected emotionally also brings about you leading with your heart. I mean, how do you teach these leaders how to lead with their heart in today's market?
There's 3 key factors in your life that will take you from where you are now to where you want to be if you can stay in alignment with these things. The first one is vision. What is your vision? Are you going to jump off of a building? Are you going to start a company that you have no clue how to begin, but yet you know so much about it? What are you going to do? What is your vision? The second thing, your power. Okay, now wait a minute. Power means different things to different people. So what kind of power are we talking about? Remember I was talking about emotionally connecting? That's the kind of power I'm talking about. You all have internal power within you. Every single one of you do. But here's what happens. We completely disconnect from it. We're so busy. As soon as we get in the car, we turn on the radio. As soon as we get home, we probably turn on the TV. We might sit in front of a video game or in front of our computers, right? We disconnect from what's going on inside of us. This is really a powerful thing to really consider. How do I reconnect with what's going on in here? I'm telling you the only way to do it, get quiet. Just get quiet with yourself. Inquire. Inquire about what's going on. You know, how excited really am I about starting a company? How excited really am I working for this particular company? What is it that I really could do differently? And listen to the answers inside. Don't just go off and turn on the radio again. Listen to the answers. Write them down if you have to. That internal power for me specifically comes from God, okay? That's where I can move into the third concept, which is the action. If you can move into action, that is where you're going to shine as a leader, as a mom, as a dad, as a husband, as a wife, as a CEO. This is where you can find that internal drive within inside of you. So vision, power, and action. Oh, it's a fabulous question. And just for the live stream, because I don't know if you guys realize, but we were live streaming this at the same time. The question was, how do you make connections using social media? And he's right. I mean, how many times, maybe you guys have even had this thought yourself, that using social media platforms is like such a way to disconnect, and that people use it as an excuse to just get on there and play games or whatever. Here's the truth. I love social media. Not because I'm a social butterfly. Anybody who knows me will tell you I am much more of an introvert than an extrovert. People I have never even met in person. We're BFFs, you know? I can call them at 2 o'clock in the morning if I have an issue. So here's what I would suggest. Do you guys all know what PMing means? PMing on Facebook, for instance? Okay, private message. Private message those people that you really want to get to know. But do yourself as a favor. Don't just put out there, oh, hey, I love your smile. You really want to do 3 things, okay? And I'm going to share these 3 tips with you regarding social media and any company that you guys have. I don't care if it's your own business or somebody that you work for. Do these 3 things, and you're going to find people really relating to who you are. First, tell them immediately how much you appreciate them. Do we or do we not all have an ego? Okay? Tell them how much you appreciate them. Tell them if there's something that you've seen on their walls or their websites. Just let them know, hey, I just saw this. That's amazing. I was really excited about that. My name is blah, 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 and I would love to connect with you on a deeper level other than just social media. Now, guys, if you're talking to a female, you may not want to say it on a deeper level. It may kind of, freak them out. But, word it in a way that is actually going to allow you that foot in the door. Because truthfully, that's what you need to have, are those connections. You don't have to go deep right away, but when they respond, acknowledge that. Thank you so much for taking the time.